Mickey, the last leg of the tour, and you're looking very positive today. I'm sure the mood in the camp was different last night, but how do you see the loss last night and now going forward to Lahore?
Yeah, look, it was really disappointing last night. I think that was our worst game of the competition. Having said that, I thought Luke Ronchi played exceptionally well, and we scrapped hard to get back into the game on the back of a really good partnership between Denley and Ingram. We thought we had enough. We thought we had to bowl well. Unfortunately, we didn't set tone well enough, and we just continued fighting against Ronchi, I guess, because he just took the game away from us right from the start.
Mickey, during the innings break and even during the strategic timeout, how was the mood? Because it just seemed that the fielders got a bit nervous with all those drop catches.
Yeah, they did. It's amazing what pressure does to you. Pressure's an amazing thing, and we've seen more and more as the competition's gone on. Catches being dropped, and that's just purely pressure. Right at the start of the competition, you've always got another chance, and you're in the league phase. When there's a definite consequence on the game, like there was last night, that's when there's more and more pressure, and that's when more and more mistakes are made. So we've got to be better than that and come back strong on Wednesday.
Obviously, Airwise observed Karachi Kings closer than the other franchises, and to me it seemed that this year the Karachi Kings unit gelled much better, and the foreign players really had a big role to play, especially players such as Tamal, Joe Denley, Colin Ingram.
Yeah, they did. I mean, I can't speak more highly of them. And that was kind of the reason we recruited those guys, was because we knew they'd come in and they'd give us such good value, such good value in terms of becoming real good team men, helping out the younger players and giving us performance, which they've done, and it's been a great team to be part of this year. I think we've been pretty structured. I think we've been really organised. I think we've played some very, very good cricket, but hopefully our best cricket's still to come.
Salman Iqbal said that this year there was a particular emphasis that the franchise would not go for big names, but more what you mentioned, dependable players. Do you think it's becoming a bit more easier as the seasons are going past now? The management and the network knows each other very well. Some of the players are set and it's just becoming more manageable perhaps.
Yeah, it is, and as a management staff now, we kind of know each other as well. Whereas in year one, we were finding our feet. I mean, I didn't know Salman, I didn't know Tariq, I didn't know Naveed, I didn't know anybody. Year two, we sort of gelled a bit better, and in this year, we sort of got our deals right in terms of what we wanted. And I think there's a significant improvement. We've gone from fourth to third to second. If you look at the table, so we're getting better. Hopefully, we can get to number one as well this year. But if not, it'll be next year. But I think we've gelled together. I mean, I think we work well together now. As I say, I know Salman very well. He knows me very well. We kind of know each other's habits. We know which buttons to push. So it's working really well. I'm loving it.
Of course, it was unfortunate that both Shahid Afridi and Imad Wasim were carrying injuries. But in the beginning, the electricity between the two was, it was electrifying. And then, of course, Amir also seemed to have a lot of aggression, and that carried through to Usman Shinwari. So it seemed to go from the top to the bottom.
Yeah, it did, and I think when you've got a good team and you've got a good unit, and I think when everybody knows exactly the roles that they have to perform in that unit, you get that electricity, you get that synergy. And 2020 cricket, let's be honest, is all the teams here are exceptionally good. Teams are outstanding here. So, you've never got an easy game. Every game is a tough contest, and I think that's what's made this competition so good. And you have to bring your A game every time, otherwise you're going to get beaten. And we've kind of seen that as the competition's progressed. Right now at the business end, it's going to be the team that holds its nerve the best. It's going to be the team that doesn't panic, and it's going to be the team that can stay calm and execute for longer. That's going to come out on top.
Mickey, Peshawar Zalmi, the foreign players had a training session this morning in Dubai. Quetta, the local players who've reached Lahore, had a training session there already last night. So out of the two, is there a preference for whom you would want to play?
No. We can't be looking too far ahead. We're going to have a training session tomorrow in Lahore. We're going as a team. We've got sort of probably about 7 or 8 went straight after the game last night. The rest of us are going through today. We're getting there sort of midnightish. And then we'll train tomorrow, have a look at it, and I'll stay back and watch the game tomorrow, and then have a look at conditions, and then we'll gives us a good opportunity to assess everything and hopefully select a combination we think can beat whoever it is, whether it's Quetta or Zalmi.
And Mickey, you mentioned injuries before the tournament, and now there have been even more injuries after the tournament with West Indies coming up. I know Shahid Hashmi asked you this in the press conference as well. Everyone's saying this tournament has once again shown Pakistan's bowling strength. So when are those great batsmen going to come about?
I hope they pop out of the tree right in the minute, and that's a worry. That is a worry. worry is that we're not producing quality batsmen. But wow, we've got some great bowling strength. So we only have to get ourselves to 260, 270, fight hard to get us the runs, and then we feel we've got attacks to bowl sides out. In terms of young batsmen, I just hope we keep producing, and hopefully this PSL it's thrown up one or two names again. Nothing as exciting as we saw Shadab and Fakhar Zaman last year and the year before Hassan Ali, but it's certainly thrown up a couple of names that I've certainly had a good look at, and we'll see a little bit more of those names in our team and in our squads, hopefully to give them the exposure and to see what they can do and to see if they can crack it at international level.
And of course, fans are hopeful that Shahid Afridi and Imad Wasim will be playing.
Yes, so am I. holding thumbs. So let's just hope that we get some good news.
Okay, thank you so much.